Hello peoples, today we're going to continue our quest and getting triple stars in every course and cup for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Today we'll be hopefully getting 3 stars on Leaf Cup and we'll try to attempt getting 3 stars on Lightning Cup. So let's hop right in. I'm going to be using the same setup as yesterday with the P-Wing, Toad, Cyber Slick, and Parafoil. And let's hop right into Leaf Cup. Here we are in Rio Stadium on the first race. And we're getting started. So we're gonna start drifting early on, right when we can start moving. And Wario's in this race again. And we'll mushroom here. Wario hit the banana, not us. Yeah, that wall's kind of hard to drift with. However, so in that case, instead of getting the power up, I decided. Because if I went for the power-up, I might have hit the wall. Instead of doing that, I went for the... Oh, no. Yeah, so Rio Stadium is kind of difficult to... Oh, no. We're getting barraged. We're under attack, man. Alright, we can still recover from this. And for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'm pretty sure all you need to do to get 3 stars is get first in all races. As you can see here, I used a mushroom while starting to drift. This allows us to maximize our speed in this section of the track. Normally we would go in an arc shape on the track and go in a wide drift. However, we have a mushroom, so I decided to use that mushroom. And the mushroom allows us to go through the off-road part of the track while maintaining our speed and not losing momentum. And then, since this is a semicircle or arc part of or corner of the map, I also decided to drift while using the mushroom, which allows us to optimize our route from being linear to a more arc-shaped, non-linear path, making us take the shortest time to get through this corner of the map using this off-road terrain part of the track. It doesn't matter when you get first, or how long you have hold the spot first within the race. As long as you get first at the end, it's fine. And what I was talking about yesterday and I got mixed up was that if you get first place in Mario Kart 7 on every course, there is no guarantee that you will get 3 stars or triple stars on that specific cup. So I think it has a lot more factors, but it's much easier to get triple stars in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And as you see, we've gotten to first. I think it was Koopa Troopa that was behind us. Ran into our red shell that we were holding in the back. And now we've taken... And another tip you could do is use the right trigger every time you have a bump or like a ledge to get as much speed and boost as you can. And also, maybe it's my playing style, but I drift early on, like prior to when the actual turn is, to maximize to get enough time to upgrade our boosts as much as we can. And it's purely cosmetic, but you can go front flip or back flip whenever you want to. Alright, as you can see on the minimap, we've taken quite a considerable lead, and we're most likely getting first because around the next turn is the finish line, and we're on the 3rd lap. That's a good first race. Here we are on the 2nd race on Sherbet Land, and we're starting off in the 1st place with how the thing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe works. I think we can hold it out. And sometimes on this map I get confused which way I'm turning and which way to go. So there is a shortcut that you can take, that you can go on the red shell. Yep, that's bound to happen when we're in first in the beginning of the race. So as long as it doesn't really, don't get too discouraged if you're getting first in the beginning of the race, or you lose your first place position in the beginning of the race, as it's as long as you can get back to first and stay close to 2nd position, or stay close to the 1st place racer, you can easily overtake them in multiple areas. You'll get the chance. And we've dropped back to 4th, but that's alright. Let's snipe. I messed up. But we still got the snipe with the green shell going straight and Waluigi turning. And since we have the green shell in the back, we can use the red shell to get first. And now we've gotten back into first. And since it's the second lap, it's the best time to get a considerable lead. I mean, any time is to get a considerable lead on the rest of the racers. But let's go now. And as you see, we've gotten triple bananas in the back, which is good for defense. And the only things that can stop us right now are blue shells, or a barrage of red shells and lightning. So I fell into the water. Oh, there's a banana there. I think the banana shouldn't have deterred us too much. We're getting our speed back up in time. And there is Daisy behind us, I think, very close, when you saw on the mini-map. Oh no, ran into one of those. Yeah. Okay, now this is where we might get worried. Okay, we've gotten first back again. And I think it was Baby Daisy, right? I'm not sure exactly the official name of the character, but the same idea. And I think we're gaining the lead. And now we're just going to use as much of a drift as we can. I'm not using tight drifts, I'm just going more of a long arc. Okay, that red shell brought us into our triple bananas. And I'm not gonna use the water. Even though it might be faster, I'm not very experienced on this map to use those shortcuts. Oh, yeah. And now we've gotten to first again. 30 points. Here we are on the third race in Music Park. Personally, this came out on the 3DS for Mario Kart 7, which I've played a lot of. So I've got accustomed to the map, design, turns, and overall needs of the map to do good. So you can honestly take two different choices there. You could spam right trigger to yep. And you can also, if you go straight down the middle, you can actually avoid both piranhas, which I messed up this time. I also like how the on Music Park you can yeah. So you have to be careful. If you don't start drifting or doing the angle of the drift early enough, you can hit the thing. And now let's get the double point. And yes, I can. No, oh, that was close. And the problem with that is if you can't turn while you're jumping or get the angle, you'll end up. Oh yes, we squashed the Koopa Troopa, I think. What I was saying back there was if you can't turn on the angle fast enough, you'll mess up the you'll run into the grass that's there next to the corner, which will end up making your shortcut on the drum completely useless. So, but it's still, if you can perfect it, that shortcut, it's really helpful. So we got hit in by a red shell, and now we're on the bottom. But if you time your right triggers perfectly, you can actually get a boost. And this time I wasn't prepared enough to use the shortcut, and I ran into the banana. Alright, now we've fallen back a little bit, and it's on the third lap, so we really have to get back to first quickly. Alright, oh no! Yep, and that happens too. If you're too close to the person in front of you, the red shell will redirect and go. It'll skip that person to go to the next one. That can be useful sometimes, but in this case, since we were in second and trying to get a first, it was completely useless. But however, we've still gotten to first, and we've narrowly got that one as it was slightly disappearing. Oh no. Okay, I was able to get that. No! I got squashed! No! 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 Oh, no! Oh, no! 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 Oh, no, that one mistake. Yeah, that one thing was crucial. So alright, we can't technically use this to get 3 stars. Wow, the one time I had a mushroom, I was able to perfect my shortcut path. Alright, I got first place, and now we're on Yoshi Valley for Leaf Cup. That took a while. That was my 3rd attempt. The first attempt you saw, and the second attempt I recorded but failed again. The one you just saw sped up is the 3rd attempt, and this is the continuation of the 3rd attempt. So let's see if we can get... there's so many routes on this. It honestly doesn't matter what you take as long as you maximize the speed. There is an optimal path, but when you're playing on CC with CPUs, it really doesn't... In the end, doesn't matter which one you take as long as you don't mess up and fall off. So we'll take the double here, go through the Yoshi's egg. And especially on this map, I think Mirror would really mess up people up just because of how many different directions there are. And going left, right, and then you have to switch all that around. Seems difficult. Alright, so this is Koopa Troopa. Let's see if we can snipe this. Oh, that was close. Well, the blue shell's going to do our work for us. And I'm going to take this route this time. And you can get a speed boost back there. And I also don't like the spinning bananas because of this. We only have 1 banana. So most of the time, if there's a red shell, the banana won't be in the back. And it will be either on the left, right, or front. Which will let the red shell still hit us. It's kind of pointless because that's the whole purpose of the banana. But back on the 3DS version, and Mario Kart 7 and the previous versions, they would just be lined up. Like a conga line, as I mentioned in the last video. Which would make it really easy to... use and more beneficial as a defense mechanism. I'm going to put this back because we're getting blue shelled. Alright, 3rd lap. We have to get first place again. And honestly, I'm going to wait to use the red shell. See? Because if you go that way, it looks like we're 4th. But because of the route we took, we've came out first once all the routes remerged. So I think that route is the best in my opinion. But I haven't done the research or tested enough to see which one is indeed the shortest. So even if we get overtaken here, we should be fine. We put on a lead. And I think, yeah, we finished and got it first. Ah, I didn't get the coin fast enough. Alright, 60. I'm pretty sure we can get 3 stars. Let's view the results. Alright, this is suspense. I'm gonna leave this in. Alright, the Mario Kart symbol, the highlight reel. I'm actually gonna watch this time. Look, seems pretty cool. The angles look really cool when they take the highlight reel, honestly. See different perspective. I wish you could see more of a dynamic highlight reel, like you could rewatch the whole thing while seeing you can move around the camera, speed up, slow it down. Just a more in-depth highlight reel or review. So as you can see, we got first place for all 4 of them, and I'm pretty sure this means we'll get 3 stars. It's a gold trophy. Yup, we've gotten triple stars, as you can see next to our Toad, and 60 points. Let's go see how it looks on the CC selector. Alright, mirror. As you can see, Leaf Cup, 3 stars. And that's it for today's video.